Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at some Arks of Omen free downloads. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Imperial Agent Datasheet. Inquisitors and Assassins join the battle against the Arks of Omen. The Imperium's most secretive operatives sometimes embed themselves into other forces to pursue their shadowy agendas, acting independently as agents of the Imperium. These Inquisitors, Assassins, and Auxiliaries have been left out of the Arks of Omen season so far, but that's set to change. This free datasheet download contains updated profiles for Inquisitors and their retinues, Assassins of the Vinegar, Calidus, Eversur, and Caluxus temples, wealthy rogue traders, and the foot soldiers of the Navis Imperialis. Points costs for these units can all be found in the Munitorum Field Manual. So we've got a little download datasheets tab here. We'll take a look at that in just 1 second. These changes also update the agendas of the Imperium ability to include the new Arks of Omen and boarding patrol detachments, allowing any Imperial faction to include a single unit without losing detachment abilities or using up battlefield role slots. That's especially useful for boarding actions games where you can include the Inquisitor without occupying your single HQ slot. The document also moves Agents of the Imperium to the faction keyword box for those looking to field an entire detachment of special agents. If you want to build a boarding patrol of inquisitorial agents or Navy privateers, you can do that too. Free rules are available in the boarding actions mustering data slate. So let's take a look at our little download. All right, so we have 17 pages here, so we're not going to go super in depth on this. Agents of the Imperium. On the following pages, you will find a wide variety of rules content for use with the Agents of the Imperium. These allow you to take these forces in their respective faction detachments or as part of another detachment with the other Imperium units. So the keywords. Throughout this section, you will come across the Ordo keyword. When you include such a unit in your army, you must nominate which Ordo it is from and then replace the Ordo keyword in every instance on its data sheet with the name of the chosen Ordo. The Ordo available are Ordo Hereticus, Ordo Malleus, and Ordo Zenus, as well as Ordo Minoris. Alright, so then we have the Agents of the Imperium. If your army is battle-forged, you can include one Agent of the Imperium unit in each Imperium, excluding falling units, patrol, boarding patrol, battalion, brigade, and Arks of Omen detachment in your army without these units taking up battlefield role slots in those detachments. The inclusion of the Agents of the Imperium unit does not prevent other units from your detachment benefiting from detachment abilities like chapter tactics, and it does not prevent other units from your army benefiting from abilities that require every model in your army to have that ability, such as combat doctrines. An Agent of the Imperium unit included in a patrol, boarding patrol, battalion, brigade, or Arks of Omen detachment in this manner is ignored for any rules that state all units from the detachment must have at least one faction keyword in common, e.g. a match play game, when determining your army faction. So that's pretty cool. It basically lets you take one of the Agent of the Imperium units in each detachment without losing those special rules. So you get the benefit of a little diversity without losing your important abilities, because you don't want your whole detachment to lose a bunch of cool stuff just so you can field one of these. And just as a note, an Agent of the Imperium unit can never be included in a Brood Brothers detachment. So independent operative units with the Officio Assassinorum keyword gain the abilities below. This unit can never have a warlord trait. During deployment, you can set this unit up in concealment instead of placing it on the battlefield. If you do, then in the reinforcement step of your movement phase, you can set that unit up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 away from enemy models. So no warlord traits, and they do have deep strike. Authority of the Inquisition. Infantry units with this ability can embark within any Imperium transport model, even if the model normally only permits models from other faction keywords to do so. All other restrictions apply, e.g. Terminator models can only embark within transports that allow Terminator models to do so. If your army is battle-forged, no more than one Inquisitor unit can be included in each Inquisition detachment. And then Unquestionable Wisdom, Aura. While friendly Imperium units within 6 inches of this model, models in that unit can use the model's leadership characteristic instead of their own. So some cool little abilities here. The Authority of the Inquisition was something that they've had for a long time now. Let's say you have a Space Marine army and it has a Rhino in it. You would basically let the Inquisitor is allowed to use the Rhino as if he too was a Space Marine, as where normally only Space Marines would be able to use it. So then we have Quarry, units with the Ordo Malleus, Ordo Hereticus, Ordo Zenus, or Ordo Minoris keyword gain the relevant ability below. So Ordo Malleus. When resolving an attack made by a model in this unit that targets Chaos or Demon unit, You can reroll the hit roll, and you can reroll the wound roll. So obviously that is very strong against chaos or demons. Now, honestly, the Inquisitors aren't exactly amazing. They're pretty cheap, have basic stats. Some have some good equipment. Most of them are just like a cheap psyker with some cool abilities. So Ordo Hereticus, when resolving an attack made by a model in this unit targets a chaos or psyker unit, you can reroll the hit roll and reroll the wound roll. So the first one is chaos and demons. The second one is chaos and psykers. So Ordo Xenos is next. When resolving an attack made by a model in this unit that targets a unit that is not Chaos, Imperium, or unaligned, you can reroll the hit roll or reroll the wound roll. All right, so essentially Xenos and then a couple extras in there as well. And finally, Ordo Minoris. When resolving an attack made by a model in this unit that targets a character unit, you can reroll the hit roll or reroll the wound roll. So pretty cool overall, a little special quarry against specific units. And now a quick message from this week's sponsor. This video is sponsored by CMOgames.com, where you can get 15% off most Games Workshop pre-orders, and they go live right at midnight Saturday mornings. CMOgames.com offers free shipping on orders over $25 in the US 48, and most orders ship within 24 hours. CMOgames.com has been selling Games Workshop products online for more than 20 years, and customer service is their top priority. CMOgames.com carries the full line of Games Workshop products, including 40k, Age of Sigmar, Kill Team, Warcry, paints, hobbies, and tools. Visit CMOgames.com using the affiliate link in the description below so they know you heard about CMOgames.com from Warhammer Studios. Now, back to the video. And then after that, it's just straight up data sheets. So we have the Calidus Assassin. Then next we have the Caluxus Assassin. And then we have the Eversur Assassin. And next we have the Vindicare Assassin. And then on to our Inquisitors. We have Lord Inquisitor Kyria Draxus, Inquisitor Kotiaz, Inquisitor Greyfax, Inquisitor Karamazov. And then we just see a regular Inquisitor that can be taken. And next we have Eisenhorn. Wow, they really went all out on this picture right here. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. If that's not pixelated, I don't know what is. You can literally count all 10 pixels in that picture. And then we have the Jakaro Weaponsmith, some Acolytes, and Demon Host as well. And then we have the Imperial Navy Breachers, and the Cartographica Rogue Trader, and the Voidsman at Arms. And if you are curious where the Voidsman at Arms or the Rogue Trader come from, those are from the Elucidian Starstriders kit. And then it goes on, we have the weapon list as well with all their profiles. So pretty cool little download right there. It should mix up the game a bit, and maybe we'll start seeing some Agents of the Imperium mixed in. Special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Let me know which of the Assassins or Inquisitors you're most excited about. Are you going to add in some much needed psychic power support for your army, or are you more excited about an assassin operative lurking in the shadows, ready to dispatch a key foe? That's it for today, Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.